Good afternoon, friends and family, and welcome to our final October episode of the You Are College Bound show. And boy, do we have a great show for you all tonight. I'll be your host tonight as Felicia and Marifer are attending other business engagements. But first, before we even get started with the fun stuff, drop your name in the chat so you get your points. Or send a text message with your name to 585-301-4488. That is 585-301-4488. Okay, so while you're doing that, let me get you through these announcements so we can get this show rolling. All right, here we go. Students, check your 890 emails. I know you are bursting at the seams, but mark those emails from the Upward Bound as important so you don't miss them. Each week, I get an email from the farm that I get my produce from about what produce will be in my box the following week. I just can't wait to get that email. Treat that Upward Bound weekly email like that produce email. That email holds the creme de la creme, of all the information you need for the week. Each Monday morning, we send you an email reminder about what we have going on this week and include the Zoom links. Zoom links are highlighted in yellow. Look for the pie slices so you know what activities are parts of the College Bound pie for you to consume. Man, this part always gets me a little hungry. While we're talking about pie, why don't you drop in the chat your favorite pie? Mine is pumpkin. The email comes from our You Are College Bound email account. You can search for You Are Upward Bound at gmail.com, or we title the emails by UB Today. So just search that. If you read the email, you will see that there are no clubs or tutoring this week. I know, you are sad. But what can I say? You don't know what you got until it's gone. But stop your crying. We'll be back next week. You signed up for Upward Bound to get in the game. So do those assignments. Do this Saturday, October 31st. That's right, Halloween. And if you haven't joined your grade level UB Google Classroom, well, I'm sorry to say you're sadly missing out. Talk to your advisor today about joining your Google Classroom. I know you'll be on your phone anyway, so why don't you just send a text to your squad advisor. Okay, so enough with these announcements. Once again, drop your name in the chat or text 585-301-4488 for attendance if you have not done so yet. All right, to start us off, I would love for you to meet two new friends of ours. Before I say too much, I'll let them take it away themselves.
Hi, I'm Thomas Clark. I'm joined today by Jessica Fabrizio Stover. We are Rochester AmeriCorps members serving out our year of service here at Upward Bound.
Hi everyone, I'm Jessie. I'm really excited for this year.
I'm also really excited to get to know you guys. A little bit about me. I went to St. John Fisher College, majored in Media and Communications, and minored in Film and Television Studies. Jessie, where did you go to school?
I actually went to the U of R, and I also graduated this past May. However, I went more the STEM field, so I studied ecology and evolutionary biology with a minor in chemistry. What exactly are we doing this year, and why are you doing it?
AmeriCorps is a publicly funded program. We serve throughout the United States, and it's a way to give back. And that's what I want to do. I want to give back.
I have a very similar reason for wanting to do this year, but also that I am actually from Hong Kong and I moved to Rochester to go to school. And I felt that I have been a part of this community for 4 years, but haven't really known what this community was. And I thought it was really important that in this year of service that I was giving back to this community in a way that I felt like I could. And so I'm really excited.
Jessie, how different is Hong Kong from a place like Rochester, New York?
I would say it's very different. Can't see the sky because there's buildings everywhere. It's an island, but we don't have garbage plates there.
Do you like garbage plates?
Oh yeah.
Okay. And this is a very hot and controversial topic. Where's the best plate in town?
I forget the name. It's the place next to Han Noodle Bar.
Dogtown?
Yeah.
That's the correct answer.
Great.
Perfect.
Well, they have all those dogs inside. So you
They
get to
do.
sit down and you get to look at all the dogs as you're eating.
you think it's weird eating hot dogs and looking at dogs?
I don't think so, because I know that they're different.
Let me ask you a question. What's your most prized possession?
Actually, my most prized possession is my 6-foot-tall rubber tree that is a actual tree that everyone comes and sees it's fake, but it's taller than me and it's really beautiful, and it's my most prized possession.
I have so many questions.
It's a real tree, but the species is rubber, so it's a rubber tree.
I have an autographed Billy Joel CD that I'm quite fond of, so that's probably mine.
So Tom, what do you want to do after this year in AmeriCorps?
What do I want to do after AmeriCorps? Well, that's a tough question because I really don't know what I'm going to eat for breakfast tomorrow morning. So asking me what I'm going to do a year down the line, that's a tough one. I do know that I want to work in the film and TV industry in some way, but whatever capacity, I don't know yet.
I'm medium sure about what I'm going to do after this year, but I think it's going to be something environmental policy, environmental management, because I'm very interested in environmental education for communities and large masses and how to make long-term changes regarding climate change and the environmental impact of humans. We're really excited for the rest of this year. Right, Tom?
Right, Jesse.
Great. Bye!
Bye!
Thank you, Jesse and Tom. Some fun new things that we just learned about you. Students, these two gems will be with us all year, so pick their brains when you have the chance to talk to them about their past. With fall comes some holidays. We have Halloween, oops, the witch is backwards, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Day of the Dead, and so many more. But today we're going to learn about, hopefully I say this right, Diwali, from our very own UB 2020 graduate and current St. John Fisher student, Aroma Dalal. Enjoy.
Dasai and Diwali/Tihar are festivals celebrated by Hindus. There are 15 days gap between Dasai and Tihar. Dasai comes first and Tihar, and it is celebrated for 10 days to mark the victory good over evil. Every single day signifies certain religious purposes. However, the main thing we do is put tika and get blessings from elders' hand. Similarly, Diwali/Tihar is considered the festival of lights. Certain days of Diwali are dedicated to animals which are considered sacred, like dogs and cows. And the last day of Diwali is dedicated to brothers and sisters, where they put tikas from each other's hand and the brother promises to protect his sister. During the time of this festival, we can see the brightness and happiness in the people's face.
Hey everyone, my name is Dan and I am the Alumni Engagement Coordinator for the UR College Bound program. Wait, alumni? Why am I here then? Now I want to start off by asking you all a question, and I would love if you could write your answer in the comments. So here's the question. You ready? What is alumni relations? As you could probably deduce, I mostly work with the alumni of the Upward Bound program, but it's very easy to forget that all of you will also be alumni of this program one day. So when I think of alumni relations, I think of how graduates like Clarence, who just came back for UB After Dark the other day, can give back to you all, and how you can help guide the alumni by letting them know what's happening in the program. How will I do this, you ask? Through something that I call the Alumni and Student Ambassador Program. This is where you come in, because being a student ambassador means that you are a class leader and that you want to go the extra mile to check in not only with other student and alumni ambassadors, but your whole class year cohort as well. We will help to plan the UB Hour of Service and many, many more cool events. Are you interested in becoming a student ambassador? Or do you want more information about how you can take on this leadership role? Talk to your academic advisor or your squad advisor today, and they will give you more information. Now I'm going to go in the chats and see what other people have wrote. Amina said students that graduated. Yes, I am looking. I think I'm on a little bit of a lag, but I'm sure that many of you guys are answering. Catherine said it's like a symbiotic relationship. I love that, Catherine. Exactly. So, yeah, that's what I like to think of alumni relations as. And I hope to see you all soon, but I don't want to take up too much of your time because up next we have Digital with Danielle and everybody's favorite, Kelly's College Corner. Enjoy.
Hello and welcome to Digital with Danielle. Today I am going to show you some tricks on using a Chromebook with the help of my fourth grader's Chromebook. Part of the problem of working with the Chromebook is that it's so teeny tiny and that you have to juggle a lot of tabs and windows in order to do your schoolwork. So I'm going to show you some tips and tricks for doing that easily, just using the trackpad and your fingers. So here I have the Google homepage open, and let's say I wanted to open the Monroe County Library Kids tab. So I could click on that like I normally do, and it would open up the tab for me. So now let's just say I wanted to go back to the homepage. I could click this arrow here, but this trackpad is the worst and is really hard for me at least to navigate up here. So what I can do is take two fingers and swipe to the left, the direction the arrow is pointing in, and that'll take me back a tab. Now let's say I wanted to open up multiple tabs. Now you can do that by, again, navigating up to the plus sign with this tricky trackpad, or you can use some gestures in order to do that. I'm going to open up that kids page to the library again, but this time I'm going to point at it and use three fingers to click, and it automatically opens another tab. I can do the same thing with this Rock Connect login. I can hover over it, click with three fingers, and that opens the tab. So now I have three tabs open. I have my Google homepage, I have the Monroe County Library, I have Rock Connect. But again, as you saw, I was clicking across the top to navigate to these different pages. Another gesture you can use to do the same thing is, again, use three fingers and swipe. And it's a little tricky to get used to because if I swipe too hard, it'll take me all the way to the end. But this gesture will let me navigate between tabs without using the trackpad, which is handy. So again, I'm going to navigate back to Google. So now let's say you wanted to open up a new web page in a different window entirely. So now you would hover, and instead of using three fingers, you would just tap with two fingers, and that opens up the option to open the link in a new window. So now a trick that's really helpful, particularly when you are in Zoom calls and you want to leave your Zoom window open and still be able to see your browser, is to be able to grab one of your windows here and drag it all the way to the end. Once your pointer gets to the edge of the screen, you get that weird highlight. And if you just let go of the window when the highlight is done, it snaps it to the side of the page. And you can do the same thing on the left and the right. So now I have my two windows side by side. I can also now use this, hover right between the two, and I can drag each one of these and make them either bigger or smaller. All right, so now I have three windows open. Two of them are taking up the majority of the screen. Let's just make it so that it's covering up the whole screen. Now, what if I wanted to access that window that's behind there? Now, I could resize these windows again, or I can use another gesture. This time, I'm going to take three fingers and gently swipe down. And what that does is it shows me all the windows I have hiding, including this little Zoom window here. So now I can select it, and that pops to the front. So again, I'm going to take three fingers and swipe down to give me access to all of my windows. If I do this on accident, I can reverse it by taking three fingers and swiping up. There you go. I hope those helped, and I will talk to you soon.
Hey guys, once again, this is your favorite advisor, Kelly Manalino. And I am here to talk to you about this coming Wednesday, October 28th. Damon College is coming virtually at 11 a.m. and Mohawk Valley Community College is coming at 2 p.m. Now, Damon College is a private liberal arts college that is located in Buffalo, about 70 miles west of Rochester. So like I usually do, we're right here, and here's good old Damon right here. And although they offer a variety of academic programs, many students attend Damon for its health profession majors. So we have several Upward Bound alumni at Damon for their health profession majors. Now, more types of diversity. Not to be repetitive, but all types of diversity are important. And another aspect of diversity is the ages of the student population. Now, see, at Damon, in this cute little pie chart on the right, has a variety of groups of students with different ages that attend their institution. So just another important factor when researching with your advisor. Now, something that's very important, the Shmoney once you graduate. A main concern for many college students once they graduate is where they will land a job and how much their salary will be. But compared to the national average, Damon graduates make slightly more money per year in their jobs. So on this cute little bar graph on the right, you can see that compared to the national average, Damon graduates seem to make a little bit more money, a little under $45,000. Cha-ching. Next college is Mohawk Valley Community College, which is a public community college that's located in Utica, New York, which is about 2 hours east of Rochester. So we're over here, and oh, there's MVCC. Mohawk Valley offers more than 90 different associate degree programs and certificates. There's a special little something about Mohawk Valley, and that's called WISE, Women in Science and Engineering. Now, like we talked about last College Corner, how women and girls rule the world, MVCC offers a unique opportunity where faculty educates, advances, and mentors women in the pursuit of STEM-related fields. And some of their goals of this organization is to raise awareness of the gender gap and unconscious bias in STEM, provide a network of support for female STEM students, and to make connections with local schools. So it's really to hook up all the gals in STEM with the best possible support and mentoring and leadership. So that's pretty cool. Now, tuition. Mohawk Valley's public in-state tuition of $4,415 is less than the state average of community colleges, which is $5,512. However, as you could see, tuition is gradually increasing as the years go on, but still very affordable and usually completely covered by financial aid. But the side note depends on your financial status at home. Okay, so Zoom information, same link, same meeting ID, same passcode, Mohawk Valley, Damon College, Wednesday, October 28th. I'm so, as usual, so freaking excited to see you guys there. And just make sure that you connect with your advisor and your Google Classroom and emails for the information. All right, I'm out.
Hey everyone, it's me again. And yes, since Marifer is out, that means I will also be presenting you with the healthy tip of the week. Can anyone remember what last week's healthy tip of the week was? Can anyone remember? Let's see. What does the chat say? Oh, it was apples. Let me just swallow this apple really quick here. So, who here ate an apple last week? Drop your name in the chat, and congrats to you for making a wise, healthy decision. But if you ate an apple, then why didn't you share it loud and proud on social media with our hashtag? Wait, is it because there are too many hashtags to remember? Yeah, I feel ya. So we changed our hashtag for you, so it's the same each week now. So our new hashtag is URCB Healthy Tip. Show us some love. On to our tip now. tip of the week is eat more vegetables. Yep, I just bit a carrot. That was a really good carrot. I like my carrots usually in carrot ginger soup or roasted with some brown sugar and butter on it. It's usually really good. But this is just a raw carrot I had. So eating more veggies doesn't mean you can't enjoy your favorite meal. Some of my veggie substitutes are spaghetti squash. Oh, dang, I forgot.